Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we will be talking about Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. And I'll be giving walkthrough about the tool to understand how we can use this tool for further for SQL queries, writing down SQL queries, creating tables, retrieving data, and all those stuff. But in this video, I'll just give the basic understanding of how you can use the tool and how it functions. Let's just start. So once we have this tool launched after installation, it comes down to our Windows and start. And when you type SQL Server Management Studio, uh, this tool gets launched. Now, since this is already set up, I'm just already had it launched. And um, since I've already created to the server, I'll just show how to connect. So this connect button, when we type database engine, here it gives like to what we are connecting. So server type, we chose database engine. Server name, since it is my local system, it belongs to local host server name. That's going to be same for your system too if you're using it for practice. And it is Windows authentication, and then we click on connect, so we can see this setup coming up. And when we expand this is plus sign, so this is used to expand. When we click on this, it gets expand, and we get all the other objects like database security and under the list. And then we have databases where we will have all our objects like system database. This is by default, which will have master, model, MSDB and TempDB database. By default it is created. And database snapshots is empty. System databases, these three are created by me, DW and task and SQL practice. But when you do it for the first time, it won't be here. Only you will have these by default system database. Then we have other objects, but right now we will not go into it because in my tutorial I want to start with very basic for people who are very new to SQL and not at the advanced level. So I'll start from the scratch so that it helps everybody get familiar with the tool and the SQL queries. Okay, so once we have this, so whatever we create, tables and other objects gets under the database we create. So EDW is database created by me. So it has another data tables, views and all that. So each database will have its own objects created under it. So this is a high level understanding about how the left panel works. Now we have few other on the toolbar like file, which will have similar options like connect, object explorer, which gives the same pop-up what we got it from here, connect. And this connect object explorer will, when we click on this, it will see the connection went off because we disconnected. Now to connect back, we again have to use this option to connect, and then it will connect back and give us all the uh, server. And this new is for like opening up something like the files which is created by us, and then some folders which we want to connect, or project which is created and saved. This is for saving all the files and projects. Then we have recent files, what we have worked on, all those files history it will give. And then these are the projects and solutions. If we click on this, it will exit the app, or we can use shortcut like alt plus F4 from the keyboard. Or if we click on this, it will exit the app. This edit option gives us few options to go directly to the file, recent file, and all that. These are some search options available. Then in the view again we have so basically this is Object Explorer. Right now I close it, let's say. So this is how the screen will look. So if we go to view option and we click Object Explorer, we can get back this panel. Similarly, we have actual Object Explorer details. So if we click, it's not working here right now. um, Okay, these are of not for our use. Okay, so this is for output window, because here where when we start writing our queries, we can see the output here. This is our output. Right now we have not written any query, so we don't see anything as such. Then we have a few other options, like to go full screen, and then the toolbars. Toolbars gives us more options for the uh, based on our requirements. So I'm just giving high level understanding. I don't want to make it complicated. So this is the reason I just don't want to go more in detail. Now the deal tools option, we have several other options like profiler, Azure Data Studio, migrate to Azure, and all those. So we'll go step by step, but right now it's just a high level understanding. And then these are few options for window. We generally don't require these options as of now. This is help for the the document technical support, like we click and it takes to the website and other resource centers. So this is pretty much about the tool, like high level understanding. This will, if this we click on this, it gives us a new project, or like new project. If we click, we can start working on our project. If we want to create some projects, so we can do that. Then we have other options like for file, which we had it from here as well. If we don't want, we can use this shortcuts. Then we have save options available. If we click on this, it will give us a new panel, where we can write. Here we can write some queries. Right now I'm not executing any queries, but just to give you understanding that about the tools, like how it is working. So when we click here, you see all other options gets enabled to, which was not enabled earlier. Like if I close it, it goes up, because these are disabled right now. So whichever is dark gray, it means it's enabled and we can still click on it. But the one which is gray and is not allowing me to select, because right now these functions are disabled. But when we click on this, all of these gets enabled again and we can use, because it means that it becomes available for our use. These are all related to the query related um, thing. And then this, in this one, we have option to select our databases, whatever database are available to us in our uh, connection. And yeah, so this is for changing the connection, like we want to change the server, but right now we just have one. But this is what it do. This is for like go back, like what, when we do back, like where we were here on the last executed. So when we click here, it takes us back to the previous executed thing. Then this save. Then we have engine, database engine query. If we click here, we get another option to select connect again. So, and this is for if you want to cut. This is for copy. And then we have paste option, but right now we don't have anything to be paste. So when we select copy, paste gets enabled, right? But otherwise it's disabled. Then we have undo options, redo options, which are disabled right now. Then this is for, okay, command window. Here we can type some commands. So I'm just trying to show what is everything. This is like when we click on this, when we write some query, we click on this to execute that query. This is for displaying the query plan. Right now we don't have any query plan, so we are not using it. We have query options, like when we click on this we get to set some properties, but since we are not going in detail in these things, I'm just trying to show what all we have available from the tool side. Then some stats option, and these are the export options, like to file, to grid, and then for commenting out multiple lines, to undo the comment options. Then these are for the space indentation, if you need to decrease or increase, and these are for the template parameters. So I think this is pretty much uh, for basic start of the learning of the language, this is pretty much okay. Thank you for watching.